Hello everybody, my name is Debbie Danford. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and you can find me at craftiercreations.blogspot.com or on Facebook, Craft Your Creations with Debbie. Today, first of all, don't forget to click the like button and then click that little bell right down below here. To follow my YouTube channel. I'm fairly new out here on YouTube, so I'm working on it. Anyway, today I want to come to you with a very quick card. It should be probably a quick video, I'm thinking. I recently posted a sketch challenge out on my Facebook page, and I did it with my team, but what you can do is follow this sketch. You can post under this link, and it's pinned at the top of my Facebook page. And on the 25th is the last day you can submit entries, and then I will do a drawing on the 26th, and you'll get a prize. It might be DSP, it could be bling, could be 5 cards from my stash, because trust me, I have a lot of cards I could give away. So it could be just anything, but it's a way to get some interaction out on my Facebook page for one, and help people get some designs out there. Because you'll see a lot of awesome people have so many great ideas. These were I'll show you really quick. Here was one of the ones I posted out there. This one I did pop up with dimensionals behind here, but this is the New Horizon DSP. This is the, what's it called? Hello Friends, I think is what this DSP is called. I know that's what the stamp set is called. Again, celebration paper. This one is celebration paper. It's a bundle with a stamp set, so you have to spend $100 before shipping and tax to get this bundle, but it is awesome. This is the New Horizon, which will be my February to-go class if you're interested in that. I'll have all the info down below. And then this is the... Daffodil Afternoon. I always forget the name of this paper. This is my celebration class that I'm offering for free, but you have to earn it. You can either spend $150 between January and February, which is during celebration, and that could be 1 order, 2 orders, 3 orders, however many you want. You could sign up for my monthly club and you would earn this class. You could sign up for Paper Pumpkin for 3 months and you would earn the class. Host a kit class. I'm trying to think all my other options that were out there. It seemed like there was something else. Can't remember. Anyway, it's a free class I'm going to do via Zoom March, I want to say 26th, but I could be wrong on that date. But it's awesome little class. This is not one of the cards we're going to make in the class, but this was one I did with some scraps I had laying out just to fit my sketch challenge for February. What I decided to do, because all of those were with DSPs, I decided to do a card with the Butterflies and Flowers Layering Decorative Masks, which this set of masks is my bonus class for February. And if you follow my YouTube channel, I just did a video using these a couple days ago. So what we're going to do today, and I say it should be a quick class, and I'm going to move this aside. This has all the dimensions of the layers. This, where it says cardstock 4 by 5 1/4, if you want extra layer, I didn't put it in this layout, and my original right here doesn't have that extra layer. But some of the other cards, I did put that extra layer in because I just thought it added a little more dimension to the card. So, but depending, like this card looks great without it. But I like how this one turned out, and the same with this one. Same thing. And then on both of these, I did emboss with the Tasteful Textile embossing folder on the back. That's my go-to embossing folder. I probably don't need to own all of them because I use that one all the time, but I probably should start using some others. So what we're going to do, and I have the card ready to assemble here, but I want to show you how I did, because I've already cut it, but I want to show you how I did this effect with this particular stencil. And I just use washi tape. You can use whatever you want. Now, you do have to keep in mind that And if you want this to stay in place, what you could do is just put a little bit of tape down on your mat or your blotter paper or whatever you're using, and that will hold that in place if you don't want that to move. And then you're going to just tape your stencil down. You do want to make sure it's straight, just not that this pattern you would notice, but some of them you would. And we're going to cut it up anyway. Well, I already have one cut up, but I'll give you the dimensions. Excuse me. And the only color ink I used for this one was Coastal Cabana. And the only way the way I got the different shades is just heavier pressure, lighter pressure, more ink. I went darker on the outsides, and as I went to the inside, it all got lighter. So this is all we're going to do. I'm using our blending brushes, and I like to hold mine like this, no matter if I want darker ink on there with a heavier pressure or if I want lighter. I know some people tend to do this kind of motion, holding back here when they want lighter pressure. I don't have as much control. I can't do it that way. That being said, doesn't mean you might feel comfortable doing it that way and then coming up closer when you want darker pressure. But I don't have control over the brush then, so I can't do it that way. I always start off the page like this, and then, like I said, I'm going to go darker on the edges, and then I'm going to go lighter on the inside. And I'm going to do this a couple times on here. I'm going to start off the edge, and I'm going to go darker all the way around the edges and lighter on the inside. And the inside's going to be probably, this one I can see is lighter than what my original was over here. So we're going to come down and start over here to get it darker, because I definitely have it darker up in that corner. And then just lighter in the center. And I'm probably going to do this one more time. Now, I've done several playing with this, all these masks, and I've done the rainbows and different color combinations. I'll share a couple here before we're done, but I love these masks. These are awesome. Now, you could use these with spritzers, with the embossing paste. There's so many options of what you could do with these. And these work great with One Sheet Wonders, like for a really faint background. Okay, I'm going to see what we look like here and what I'm going to do. And because we taped our... So there's what we got going on. And I like it just like that. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off, set it aside, because remember it's got ink on the top, so you're going to want to wipe that off. And here's what we have going on. I forgot to mention, now I'm doing this on shimmer paper. You could do it on basic white. 3 3/4 by 5 is what I'm starting with, just because I have a lot of this size cut because I use it a lot. Shimmer paper is my favorite to stamp on, blend on. I just like the texture and the feel of this paper. That being said, doesn't mean I don't use basic white for it too, but I use shimmer paper a lot. If they ever got rid of it, I would probably cry. So let's not get rid of shimmer white. Shimmery white. Anyway, so I'm going to keep it just like this. Now, if you wanted to go along your edges and just add a little bit of ink to your edge to like blend that in and not have such a harsh white edge, you can. Do you have to? No, absolutely not. Okay. Then what we would do, and I've already got one ready here, we would cut these down. And what I didn't do is get a phrase ready here. My bad. You're going to cut this piece of cardstock that we're going to layer these on right here is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And that's going to go on here. And of course, if you wanted, you could emboss that piece of Coastal Cabana, right? Yeah, Coastal Cabana. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between Coastal Cabana and Bermuda Bay. You could emboss this piece. I forgot to. I was going to emboss it ahead of time. The 3 pieces of DSP are 1 3/8 by 3 inches. And then you have 1 5/8 by 2 3/4 and 1 3/4 by 2 3/4 and 1 5/8 by 2 3/4. Now you could lay these on here any way you want. That sticky part's going to get in my way. There, I'm going to just put that back down there. I'm going to do it probably just like this. And you could end up turning this if you want to go sideways with it and do it like this. You certainly could do it that way. There's not going to be a right or wrong for it. I'm going to, let's see if I can find a phrase really quick. See, I had a piece of scrap right here. And let's see if, no, that one's too big. I was going to see if I had, oh, here we go. Something I had out right here. Too long. Okay. Give me just a sec. I'm going to see, oh, here we go. So here's a stamp set that has a really small hello. So this is what we're going to do for our sentiment there. And then what I will do is punch a, let me see if I have a black scrap laying right here. It's a different shape of some sorts. Oh wait, I know what we can do. See, I'm improvising everything. So I tend to cut out of layers if I can. In this case, I'm going to cut, I don't think I'll have enough room. I was going to cut out of this black, but I don't think I'll have enough room. And I'm looking to see if I have a piece of black scrap on my desk. I do not. I will be right back. I'm going to grab a piece really quick from over here that I can punch out of. And we'll just punch that oval out of it, and that's how we're going to do our little phrase. So I'm just going to do that, just like that. And this is the double oval punch that I pulled out. And I just pulled the hello out of the best year set because it fits right there. So we'll grab a block here. Now you could stamp this in Coastal Cabana, or you can stamp it in Memento. I think for this, I'm going to stamp it in Memento. Pull that out. I just wanted to make sure here. There's that. And we are going to add this. And this was a scrap piece of shimmery white that I had die cut. I had emptied some packets from that didn't get used. So we're going to set that aside. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm thinking I might go that direction. Let me see here. Right now it doesn't matter. Let's put these together. And like I said, you could emboss this. I forgot to, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to add this to here, just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add these to here. I'm going to pull this out of the way and hope I don't get that paper in the way. I'd flip this over, but the back side is, I used it. Okay, I'm going to use my mono glue. Maybe. I think it's empty. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I was hoping there was still a little bit left. I'm going to kind of lay this out where I want it. This will probably go about right here. We're going to put this one right here. The nice thing about using monoglue, if you don't press down too hard right from the beginning, you have a little bit of wiggle room. I wanted to do this piece first. Wasn't thinking. Just so I can kind of get my dimensions going on here of my spacing. I put a little bit bigger space there than what I would have initially wanted, but it's not going to matter. And this is the layout. And like I said, you could use DSPs, you could use, and you could pop this up with dimensionals if you wanted. Or you can lay it flat. So there's that. And I think what I'm going to do is get a little piece of black baker's twine. Let me see if it's on my desk. It is not on my desk. If we had some Coastal Cabana ribbon, I would use that, but we don't. So I'm just going to do a couple little wraps like this. And we're going to put it behind. I'll show you here. So I'm going to take this, just add some tape to the back. Of course, I laid it down on that spot that has tape. I don't want that sticking up, and I don't want that sticking up. It'll go just like that, and we'll add a couple dimensionals here. I almost am down to cutting up the sides, so you all know not to throw this away when you've used them all. You want to cut these little pieces apart and use up every little scrap bits and pieces that you have here. I use it all. Okay, so there's that. And then we're just going to attach this right here. Now, I'm going to pull out, I think, the holiday rhinestones that we still have. Let's see, we can either do the matte black dots. I'm going to see what our options are. Now, we have the classic matte dots that are new in the new mini catalog. We have those. And then the holiday rhinestones. I think this is... Let me see what this looks like, because I think these are, I think they're actually, oh, I think they are Coastal Cabana. I can't remember. I know that's Night of Navy, and then there's Cherry Cobbler in there. I can't remember what all the colors are, but I am going to do just like this. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put 3 of them, and I'm going to go a big one in the center, and then 2 little ones on the side. And like I said, you could use any of the matte black ones, but I love these holiday rhinestones. As you can see, some of the colors are gone. The Cherry Cobbler mostly is gone. So, and I can't, like I said, I can't remember what all the colors are. I should keep a little sticky that tells me, because it's hard to remember all of them. So there we go. There is our, let's get some stuff out of the way, our quick and easy card using the February Sketch Challenge. And this is what it turned out like. But you see how quick and easy that was? You could like do a whole bunch of these all at once, different colors if you wanted, and make several cards very quickly using these decorative masks. So that's it for this video. Real quick, I'm going to show you just a couple other cards using the masks. I'm just going to pull a couple out over here. I didn't have them right next to my desk. Here's one using the daisy mask and rainbow effect. I need to adjust that. It's crooked there. Just noticed it. Here's one using the flowers, a whole bunch of the flowers. This stencil, and I don't even know what... This one is the hardest to use because it's very thin and a little... Because it has a lot of cuts on it. It's you have to be careful the direction you go with it when you're brushing it on. This one I embossed on basic black with white. I just used Versamark over the whole thing and then embossed it. And I haven't done any more embossing, and this one seems pretty wild when you first look at it. So I plan to maybe play some more with doing some embossing with some of these. So, and I'll try and do a video with that. So there you go. And again, I will have the link if you're interested in doing this bonus class for February. It's $25. You get the pack of masks, and you get the supplies to make 4 cards, and that includes shipping mailed to you and everything. If you're part of my monthly club, it's less because I don't add shipping to it because I include it with the monthly club box already. So that's kind of a perk if you're part of my monthly club. But I'll have all that info down below that you can check out. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. And if you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to hit that little bell down there. See you all next time. Bye.